Welcome to RPM. In this video, we'll discuss about a very interesting topic to extract data from drop-down list or to get list of drop-down values using Microsoft Power Automate. So to understand in detail, please be available from start to end of this video. I will explain you a very detailed topic by using Microsoft Power Automate. Now, to get started, let's understand what is the drop-down and what their values are. Whenever we are navigating into the input form, sometimes we have found there are several drop-down created within the form. If I want to extract these values using Microsoft Power Automate, how we will do it. So drop-down always contains some value, or sometimes these values are more than 50, 100, or 1000. So if we want to extract these details, generally we have to use some special techniques, which I will show you here. So before proceeding further, let's run this flow and see the result. Then we'll delete and perform the practical within this video. So let me run this code. Here, this will navigate into the browser. It will launch the code and it will extract whatever rows we have within the data and save into the list. And then this will close our browser. So if you double click on this options, you will have all those informations available as a part of data table. So we'll see how we can perform this operation. So for doing this, let's start from beginning. So first, we will need launch browser activity, and to add the initial URL, we will use same URL which is listed here. Now, whenever we are adding this information, let's make sure to select this maximized window. It will automatically create variable as a name of browser, which you can modify it. Click on save, and then we want to take extract data from web pages. So before extracting this, let's perform some operation here. Let's consider we want to extract the value which is present within this drop-down list. So to do this, just inspect the elements on right clicking, or either you can also press F12. Whenever you will do this, you'll find it out. This is the select options which is available here. So just double click on this and copy this complete value. You can also sometimes you'll find out with the name, sometimes with the class, sometimes with the ID. So if you have all three informations, either you can go ahead with the name or ID. As of now, we have just one information. I'm copying this complete detail. Next information, we want to just drag and drop this activity and specify the value. So web browser instance will use the same web browser. Timeout, we are just keeping 60 seconds. And start data mode is variable. We can also store into the Excel spreadsheet, but as of now, let's go ahead with variable. And here, let me modify this variable and will keep as list, because this is a part of list. That's the reason we want to just specify it. Just open this activity and we'll keep this open so that we will get live web helper. So for doing this, we have to install our automate plugin within our browser. Then only we will be able to see this live web helper actions. After that, just click on advanced settings, and here we will find it out different options. Let me explain you one by one in detail. So if any information the web browser is undefined, then probably we are using undefined state. Let's say we want to extract single value, then we are using single value. If you want to perform handpicked value, it means it will go one by one and pick the value as per our command. Then we are using handpicked value. If you want to extract the list, probably we will select list. If we want all those information within the table, we are selecting in the table. If you want to extract entire HTML table, then we are using this information. As of now, I want to extract least value. That's why I'm selecting this. And here we will just add select square bracket, paste the information which we have copied and make sure this double quotes should be properly copied. And then close this square bracket. After that, we want to add options. Next informations will not specify CSS selector, attributes, and reject informations. Attributes will just add here own text. And if we have multiple pages, let's say we have 10 pages, informations to be extracted, then we are use paging. But as of now, we have just one informations. Let's click OK, and then you can see all the extracted previews available here. At any point of time you want to reset it, just click on reset and this complete informations will be cleared. And if you want to refresh, just click on refresh and whatever new data is available, that will be added successfully. Once you are done with all those information, just click on finish. And here you'll have this data saved properly. Click on save and after that, let me add one more activity as close browser. Now this will take a browser instance which we have launched and the same variables will be tagged with it. Let me save this. Even if you want to showcase this information in the message box, we can also show it here. So it will use display message box. And now we can specify the title. Title should be, let's consider least drop down value. And here we'll use list as a variable. Click on save and then we'll save the complete flow and post that we'll execute the command. So whenever the execution will be started, it will navigate into the same website where from where we are extracting the detail. It will go to this location and from there it will extract and paste into our message box. Once you click, this execution will be completed and the browser will be closed successfully. Even we can see all those informations are available here on just right clicking on the list. This is how we can extract or get drop down least value on message box, either on message box or we can save into the Excel. So that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so, this will be useful. Don't forget to share within your circle. Thank you for watching.